Hey guys, it's been a minute. We're doing a bit of a new segment. We're going to try something out called Recycled. And the idea is that um, I'm going to buy up used bikes. I've actually bought up a decent bit of used bikes for this video chapter. Just something a little bit different, you know, it's not going to be like super humorous or it's not going to be like music oriented or anything like that. I'm just going to kind of wrench around on some bikes and see if I can't sell them somehow and turn a profit. I've been wanting to do this for a little while, but my collarbone is finally back to the point that I can, do pull-ups and lift things and not worry about it, even though it's still kind of numb on the surface and it still hurts whenever I do too much. So I don't have all the tools that I need right now. Kind of what I'm doing at this moment is sourcing the correct tools so that I can at least get the first couple of videos out. I wanted to go ahead and introduce the first frame that we'll be doing on this segment. And this is a Panasonic MC Comp. You can tell because of this top gusset up here. You can't really see on camera, but it's a very interesting piece right here that's welded in, and it's all chromoly and classic steel. As far as I know, it's from 1993, and Panasonic stopped selling bikes in the US in '89, I believe it was. So this frame would have had to have been made in Europe somewhere, or even in Japan. And some of you are going to say like that is not the correct handlebar for that type of bike, and that's not the correct fork. And you're right, it's not. The fork, it probably looked a little different. It might have been a little bit beefier for back in the day, and of course the handlebar might have had an actual stem on it. It's hard to tell, but for right now, this is what I got going on. I painted this stuff up, and so this is what was available at my local bike shop, and this is what we're going with. And I've got some more parts at another location. I'm still bringing some of the stuff over here. But we've got a number of other bikes. Let's see. Some of this stuff isn't going to get flipped, but just bikes in the house right now. We have 1, 2 upstairs, and then 3, 4 if you count these frames. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one of those was a donor bike. We got quite the collection, so this should be a cool segment, and I think that you guys would really enjoy it if you came back and checked it out whenever I've got some more tools and stuff, when we can actually start really working on stuff. So there's not a whole lot that we can get done today, or tonight rather. It's pretty late in the evening, but what I think that we can accomplish is we're going to take off the brakes off of this donor bike. It was actually my buddy Joseph's Nishiki whenever he was growing up. So it's kind of a road hybrid, it's got slightly knobbier tires than you would see on any sort of track style or race bike or any commuter or anything. So it's kind of the pre-gravel era. So what we're going to do is get the brakes off of it. They're unbranded brakes. It's what I'm working with. I wish I had a can of gold paint, but I don't, and so this is what we're going for right now. They're the same rim brake style, I guess V-brakes is what they call them maybe, that goes on the Panasonic. So why not just put them on there anyways, especially because this Nishiki is already missing its seat post and seat. I had an extra seat and it was not the right size. It's wiggling in there, so unless I just shim it out, this bike is pretty much donezo. Alright, so what we're gonna do first, according to my notes, we're going to remove the grips. Oh, can you even see those? How's that? If I had an air compressor, you can blow it up underneath, but I do not have an air compressor. And what's funny is that I got access to one and I just forgot to bring it. Oh my gosh, no, there's no secret to it. It's just bloody stuck on there super tight. Huh. Well. So I think, oh yeah, that's actually working. Because yeah, part of it is just a problem where it's got such a perfect surface area that touches it, it pretty much makes a suction. It's a weird suction, like a frog foot suction. It makes it super tight, and now it's actually coming off because I've got a little bit of an air gap with that, like that hair clip. That little bit of air gap lets it not be so suction. I'm actually pretty proud of that. Check that out. Now we have a grip for another day. I don't know how on earth I'm gonna get that thing back on, but maybe I can do the same method. We'll see. But I'm sticking a hair clip in there because that's what's gonna let me break that suction like we talked about. It's actually a lot harder to get it in this one for some reason. Lifting up, that's doing my best. Pull this right here, squeeze these together, pull that down, pull it out. Now it's all loose right here. I'm gonna pull this lever off, and honestly I'm gonna keep that tucked into there because I'm just gonna take these things directly off and put them on the other bike. Go. Cool. So now I'm going to set that over here and do the other side. And like I said, this side is going to stay attached to the brake lever because I've got the cable pinch. Oh, you can't see it because of the tire, but there's a cable pinch right here, and I'm not loosening that up. That should help me give me an idea of where I should be setting my cable anyways for this other tire I'm about to. Oh shoot, I did not bring those tires. That's okay. Another time. For the middle hole for now. Alright. I'm going to start this thing off. I know I need to grease it. I need to grease that stud and all that, but I don't have grease right now, so that'll just be something else that we go around and do to all the components after a couple of these episodes whenever I've got all the right stuff. Okay, so we're gonna put the this rear brake on the Panasonic. Okay, and that guy's out. So now we can pull on both of them. Apparently they're not all the way out, but a little bit of finger work. Finish it all off. Okay. Over to the other bike. Alright, so this one, I'm actually going to put the spring holder, oh shoot, I can only put it in the second one. That might be a problem, we'll see. We'll see. Driving easily. It's a good sign. Okay, before I go crazy with it though, I want to go ahead and feed this. Oh shoot, it's supposed to go up through there, I bet. Okay, now this is going to go on the handlebar up here. Still two. Yeah, this guy. good. As we come to the end of pretty much the teaser episode 1, pilot, whatever, of this recycle video segment, I just want to say that the donor bike was given to me for free, and the Panasonic was actually sold to me as a mystery bike, the frame, for $60. Oh, and then the wheels and tires that I have were part of a $20. Dang, yeah, this handlebar, this brake lever is gonna scuff the crap out of. It's gonna scuff the absolute crap out of this. Yeah, this should be a less than $100 build because I got wheels, tires for pretty much $20. We'll call it 20. And then I also got a cassette and a shifter for I think a total of 25-ish bucks or something like that. That's the right one. And so call it 45 plus the frame, call it 105, you know what I mean? Something like that. So $105 should have a completely built up frame in the next week or so. I think I've got a chain for it, and that might have been like $12, so we're at like $120. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I paid for it for. Oh, the bottom bracket and the crank were off of another purchase, so I'll definitely like throw value towards it, but it's technically not an extra expense, if you know what I'm saying. But I'll put this last brake lever arm on, and then we will call it a night.